Do you feel like you don't know what to say on your first day at a new job? Maybe you studied business English. Maybe you memorized workplace vocabulary. But when you imagine yourself in a real American office, you feel nervous about making the right impression. Don't worry. You are not alone. The truth is, most people feel nervous on their first day at work, even native English speakers. You don't need perfect pronunciation to succeed at work. You don't need to know every business phrase. And you don't need years of office experience. What you really need is to learn the most important workplace expressions through real stories. In this video, I'm going to share my first day at work in an American company in Chicago. It was scary, exciting, and full of learning opportunities. You'll discover the exact phrases Americans use in the office, how to make a great first impression, and the secret to feeling confident in professional conversations. Stay with me till the end, because this video might completely change the way you prepare for your first day at work in America. If you want to feel confident on your first day at work, type yes in the comments right now. Let me see how many future professionals are watching. Great. Now let's begin. Here's the thing. Starting a new job is like jumping into a swimming pool. You can read about swimming all day long, but the real learning happens when you get in the water. American workplace culture is the same. You learn by doing, by listening, and by practicing real conversations. Don't worry about making small mistakes. Don't worry about your accent. Just focus on being friendly and professional. Let me tell you about my first day at work. It was September 15th, 2022. I got a job at a marketing company in downtown Chicago. I studied business English for months, but I was still nervous. I arrived at the office building at 8:45 a.m., 15 minutes early. I walked to the reception desk. The receptionist smiled and said, "Good morning. How can I help you?" I replied, "Hi, I'm Sarah Martinez. It's my first day. I'm starting in the marketing department." She said, "Welcome to the team. Let me call your manager." 2 minutes later, a woman came to the lobby. She said, "You must be Sarah. I'm Jennifer, your manager. Welcome aboard. Are you ready to hit the ground running?" I didn't understand the expression, "hit the ground running," but I smiled and said, "Yes. I'm very excited to start." That first conversation taught me something important about American workplace culture. People use expressions that aren't in textbooks, but they're always friendly and helpful. When you don't understand, let me share the 4 most important lessons I learned on that first day. These will help you succeed in any American workplace. Step 1. Master the essential first day phrases. Use them with confidence. On my first day, I heard the same phrases over and over. These are the expressions every American office worker uses. When you know these, you sound natural and professional. Here are the top 5 phrases for your first day. First, when someone says, "Welcome aboard," it means welcome to the team. Just say, "Thank you. I'm excited to be here." Next, when your boss says, "Let me show you around," they want to give you a tour. Say, "That would be great. Thank you." After that, when colleagues say, "Let me know if you need anything," they're offering help. Reply, "I appreciate that. Thank you." Then, when someone asks, "How are you settling in?" they want to know how you're adjusting. Say, "Very well, everyone is so helpful." Finally, when your manager says, "Let's touch base later," it means let's talk again soon. Just say, "Sounds good. What time works for you?" Let's try it right now. Repeat after me. "Thank you. I'm excited to be here. That would be great, thank you. I appreciate that, thank you. Practice these 3 times every day this week. Step 2. Learn the office introduction formula. Make great first impressions. After Jennifer showed me around, she introduced me to the team. In America, there's a simple formula for office introductions. When you know this formula, you'll never feel awkward meeting new colleagues. Here's exactly how American office introductions work. First, your manager says your name and department. Everyone. I'd like you to meet Sarah. She's joining our marketing team. Next, you say a short introduction. Hi everyone. I'm Sarah. I'm really excited to be working with all of you. After that, people will introduce themselves. Nice to meet you. Sarah, I'm Mike from the sales team. Finally, you respond to each person. Nice to meet you too. Mike, I look forward to working together. The secret is to be warm but professional. Americans like friendly people, but they also respect professionalism. Don't share too much personal information on the first day. Which country are you watching this from? Type your country plus a star emoji in the comments. I love seeing where my future office workers are from around the world. Great. Now let's move on to the most challenging part of the first day. Step 3. Handle office small talk like a pro. Connect with your colleagues. After the introductions, something unexpected happened. People started making small talk. In English classes, they don't teach you office small talk. But it's how Americans build relationships at work. During my lunch break, a colleague named Tom sat next to me. He said, "So, how's your first day going?" I said, "It's going well, thanks. Everyone is very nice." Then he asked, "Where are you from originally?" I told him I was from Mexico. He said, "That's cool. How long have you been in Chicago?" Here's what I learned about American office small talk. Keep it light and positive. Talk about your background, but don't share personal problems. Ask questions about your colleagues, but don't be too personal. Here are the best small talk topics for your first day. First, how you're enjoying the city or area. Second, your professional background or previous experience. Third, neutral questions about the company or office culture. Fourth, positive comments about the workplace or colleagues. Avoid these topics: personal relationships, money, politics, or health problems. Americans prefer to keep work conversations professional but friendly. Let's practice some small talk responses. Repeat after me. I'm really enjoying Chicago so far. I worked in marketing in my previous job too. This office has such a great atmosphere. Step 4. Ask the right questions. Show you're engaged and professional. By 3 p.m., I had a meeting with my manager to discuss my first projects. This was my chance to ask good questions and show I was serious about the job. Jennifer explained my first assignment. Then she asked, "Do you have any questions?" This is the most important moment of your first day. The questions you ask show your professionalism and intelligence. Here are the best types of questions for your first day. First, ask about expectations. What does success look like in this role? Second, ask about resources. What tools or systems should I familiarize myself with? Third, ask about communication. What's the best way to reach you if I have questions? Fourth, ask about priorities. Which projects should I focus on first? Finally, ask about timeline. When would you like me to check in on my progress? Don't ask about vacation time, salary, or benefits on your first day. Save those questions for later when you're more comfortable. My manager was impressed by my questions. She said, "Great questions, Sarah. I can tell you're going to fit in well here." That made me feel confident and welcome. The most important thing I learned is this: Americans appreciate when you ask thoughtful questions. It shows you care about doing a good job. It's really simple. Your first day at work doesn't have to be stressful if you know the right phrases and questions. Even if you feel nervous, remember that everyone wants you to succeed. Americans are generally helpful and patient with new employees. The key is to be prepared but flexible. Learn the essential phrases, but also be ready to learn new expressions you haven't heard before. Every conversation is a chance to improve your English and build professional relationships. Even if your English isn't perfect, your positive attitude and willingness to learn will make a great impression. Most Americans are impressed when they meet someone who speaks multiple languages. Practice these phrases every day for the next week before your first day. Role play introductions and small talk with friends or family. The more you practice, the more confident you'll feel. If you're starting a new job soon and want to feel prepared, type "I'm ready for my first day" in the comments. I want to see how many confident professionals we're building here. If this video helped you prepare for your first day at work, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more real workplace English lessons. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss videos that will help your career. Remember, every successful professional was nervous on their first day. The difference is they prepared well and stayed positive. Let's make your first day at work a great success together.